Hey guys, this is Christopher John Hill, and today we have a new video for you for gold farming. Essentially the latest hotspots in Guild Wars 2. And in front of us we have Teo, one of my favorite villains from the Inquest. Very witty, funny, and probably one of the more popular villains on the Inquest. So, without further ado, let us get underway. Okay guys, for our first hotspot we're going to be on the Bajora Marches map. And of course the closest waypoint to this location is going to be right up here, which is of course the Stillwater's Speaking waypoint. And our first character that's going to be showing in the hotspot is Tammy. She's making a return to show you guys just what can be done in this particular location. We are essentially at the bottom left-hand corner of the map, and we're starting at a cave entrance just left of the Frigid Dunes. So we're going to be going down there, and then making our way around and coming back again. And then I'll show you the exact route and what you can get. Away we go. And for anyone that doesn't know, this is one of the locations on the map which is perfect for farming. I've tried going through and farming every other location on this map, but this one seems to be one of the best overall. It's not too difficult to farm, and I would definitely highly recommend Daredevil for this location. You can take the Norn out really quickly, well, essentially the Savannar, and they will go down extremely quickly indeed. It won't take you very long to take them down at all, even the veterans. And as long as you're quick, and you take them down with dual pistols, they will go down extremely fast indeed. There you go. They're gone. And as you can see, they will drop things like elaborate totems. This is a great location if you want to farm those particular resources, if you're saving up for anything in particular, like a legendary or ascended armor. And they will drop a whole bunch of other items as well, such as miscellaneous equipment, and of course the totems. This is invaluable if you guys are looking to find an alternative farming location that not too many other people know about at the moment. I've tried farming the Savannar across the other parts of the map, and they don't really drop anything at all, if at all. Unfortunately. It's only very specific locations that you can go to where they will actually drop good items, and this is one of them. And you will find a never-ending amount of them as they respawn. If you basically go all the way down to the bottom here, make your way all the way around, and then make your way all the way back again, you will have a never-ending supply of them. Over here we also have a chest, as well as Orichalcum. So if you got the mastery points for Raven, go in here and go and grab the loot, because it's always worth grabbing every time. So let's go ahead and open that up. There we go, got it. And then there's also a Norn chest right next to that. You got that one. So there you have it. And there's also Orichalcum there if you guys want to pick that up too. So after you've gone down the bottom here, you will sometimes find a champion right in the middle. Just ignore that, go all the way around the room, and make your way all the way back up again. If they respawn by then, whichever character you're using to farm, just take them out again, and then work your way back up to the top once more. As you can see, they respawn extremely quickly. It doesn't take them long at all. And you can essentially just farm this location, if you want to be honest, because they keep coming back. But if you farm extremely fast, and you want more of them to take out, all you gotta do is head back up to the top, and then make your way out again. And I'll show you where to go in order to do that. As you can see, they came back in quicker than I thought they would. Much quicker than I thought they would. But we can take them down with our abilities, no problems. There we go. Just going to take them down, and then I'm going to quickly get up on my roll beetle and show you guys where else you can go. Okay, so let's go straight back out again, all the way to the top. And if you run out of them, you can either go to the left, because some of the Savannar will head down to here. As you can see, there's a couple of them there, and there's more of them sometimes at this location and sometimes less. Just depends. Or you can head directly up here, and you will find even more foes to take down. all the way up until the very end here, where there is also a thorn chest. And of course, right at the end, you have the Icebrute Colossuses. So this can be part of your farming route if you want. It's up to you guys, it's entirely your decision. And you can take them out, get the extra loot, and then work your way back again. And I will show you the way back in just a second, whether you're going to find even more enemies that are very close by indeed. But in order to find them, you have to go through a crack in the ice. So let's just open that up. There we go, we got it. Oh, look at that! I got a exotic. Kevin. Thanks, Kevin. Very nice. Okay, so essentially there's going to be a crack in the ice here. There's also the verdant herbs, of course, as well, which you can farm at this location. And you make your way all the way down to the bottom here. And you're going to find tons of ice imps. So as you guys can see, you have a very rich selection of enemies you can take out. It's right next to the strike mission location portal. And you're going to have lots of imps spawning down here, and it takes less than a second to take them down for the most part. Plus you have whatever's in front of you here on the ice itself, whatever spawns in at the time. And if there's nothing there, just move back to the beginning of where you started again. So here we are, right back at the beginning where we started, and then you just rinse and repeat. So I'll just quickly show you that on the map. Go straight down, all the way around, work your way all the way back up. You can check down here to see if there's any Sanyar, and then if there isn't, go all the way down here, down to the chests, and then work your way back through the ice imps, and finally back here again. Okay, now on to location number 2. Okay guys, here we are on the next map. And this one is, of course, a very familiar map. It is the Iron Marches. However, this time we have a much more efficient farming route than we did previously. You're going to be starting at the top right-hand corner at the Grosdog's Krell waypoint, and you're going to be working your way across the river here. And then you're going to be going all the way down, all the way up here, then up here, and then all the way through here, down there, all the way to the left, and then you're going to make your way all the way down into the nest. And then work your way back again, and then come back out, and come all the way back down to the waypoint once more, and repeat. I'm going to show you guys exactly what you can get by going through this particular farming route location. You're going to be finding a lot of the branded all over the place. There's tons of them here, and the Daredevil with dual pistols I would highly recommend, because you can not only take things out on the left and right of the river, but you can go through them extremely efficiently indeed. As you can see, they're going down, no problems. Just basically fire off your number 3, and they go down almost straight away, in less than a second usually. And there's quite a few of them indeed, and what we're going to be farming for on this particular map is a very valuable resource, which has been more pricey lately than usual, and that is, of course, the dust. So if you take them out, and take them out as efficiently as possible, they will go down in next to no time. You also have the branded sparks, which go up and down here on this location. They come down from both pathways, on the left and on the right here. And they also spawn in on the top here. This is why I said earlier when I was showing the map, you need to go all the way up this side of it. This is optional, of course, you don't have to, but if you want to maximize your loot, then I would highly recommend it. See, there's quite a few of them around. Then after you've done that, come down here. Look for the sparks that are generally coming up and down this location. I would suggest your Dagger Storm. Take them out with that. There you go. And down they go. You're usually going to be getting about up to around usually 17 dust per route, farming route at this location. Sometimes more, but generally speaking 17 per run. There's quite a few enemies to take out, and the Daredevil is absolutely perfect for this location. I mean, as you guys can see, it's taking next to no time at all. And this is also a good location for anyone that has a Necromancer with minions, and if you want to basically bring that in and park it anywhere around here, you can basically farm these and get the precious dust. You're going to be earning about 18 gold per hour probably around 20 with the rare equipment and added materials that fall from these enemies. But if you just basically focus on it and just get it done, in about, I'd say about maybe 12 runs at this location, you're going to be about 20 gold richer, and that's per hour. So not bad at all. Definitely not bad at all. As you guys can see, there's just tons and tons and tons of these. They never end. They just keep coming no matter what. And around this location right here, as you can see, there is tons of them. So basically, aggro as many as you can, get them to come to you, and then try to use your dagger storm on them. So that's exactly what I'm going to do with the poison cloud. There you go. Down they go. And there they go. They're going down very fast indeed. I mean, if you guys want to farm dust, then this is the location, or if you just want to make gold, this is the location to be at. Let's see, I'm taking him out as fast as possible to maximize the loot drops. I also have 2 more locations which I'm going to be showing in this video, and these ones were quite surprising indeed. I did not expect to find them, and when I came across them, I was very happy. Also, when this location is opened up, you can come in here and farm all the branded devourers. There's tons of them in there, guys. I'm not kidding. There's tons and tons. So when that doorway opens up, make sure you go through it, because you will find a ton of them in there. But I'm going to show you the standard route today, because this is always going to be open, and it's always going to have enemies. So we're going to head right back up to the top, where we came down, and then we're going to head to the left, and go straight against the wall here. And then we're going to take these guys out. There we go. And we're almost done already. As you guys can see, it's a very fast farming route. It doesn't take any time at all. And if you guys just want to log in your characters quickly and get a quick batch of dust to sell, it will add up extremely fast. This is, of course, if you want to focus more on one of your characters and just farm a particular farming route that is basically not difficult whatsoever. As you guys can see, there's one here on the left in front of the doorway, which goes into the nest itself, and there's one right here, plus one at the very top. This is, of course, if you just want to maximize your farming location. And then you go straight back down the bottom, take these ones out. They basically can take flight, but by the time they do, you've always taken them out. They never have a chance to basically get off the ground. You're always going to take them down. Okay, and there we are. We're back at the start again. As you guys could see, it was an extremely fast farming route. So basically all the way down here, and then all the way around and all the way back again. Done. Okay, for the next 2 farming locations, I'm going to be logging in Teo, and I'm going to be showing those locations now. Away we go. Oh, and there you go. There's the loot. Not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. As you can see, 18 dust. There you go. That adds up very fast. You do that every day, you'll have 250 in no time. Alrighty, on to the next one. Okay guys, here we are at Teo again, and I'm going to be taking you to the next farming location. But just before I do, I just want to show you something really, really fast. Go to the Sun's Refuge. Okay guys, here we are in the Sun's Refuge. You may be wondering why the heck we're here, and the exact reason for that is because of the vials of maize balm. You can essentially double click on one of those, equip it in your arm, and then head straight forwards. And what we're looking for is these. So basically if you throw it at them, there you go. You have free candy corn elementals, which you can now take out. And get, of course, the candy corn and the trick-or-treat bags. And as you guys can see, this is definitely worthwhile doing if you want some quiet farming and you want to just basically make a quick profit off of the trick-or-treat bags themselves. This is very handy to have because you can essentially leave this location and then just keep coming back into it again. And you get even more of these to farm. So basically it's an endless supply of trick-or-treat bags. There you have it. They're all over the front of the entrance of this cave. You have mosquitoes down there, down there. You have even more of them to the left and to the right, and and further down. So basically, guys, this is absolute heaven for anyone that wants to use the maze bombs and wants to basically just farm trick-or-treat bags. And as you guys can see, you have a lot of stuff inside these bags, and you can get a lot of valuable loot indeed if you spent enough time doing this. So this is entirely up to you guys, whether you want to do this or not. And even if you don't want to do it here, I have another location, which I'm going to show you, where you can do it as well. So let's go there now. Okay, here we are, guys. We are on the map we need to be on, which is, of course, the Jahai Bluffs. And we are at the waypoint down the bottom right-hand corner of the map, which is, of course, the Attendi Village waypoint. And, of course, the location we're going to be farming is right here. It's a very small location, but very profitable indeed. And before we do, I'm just going to quickly show you two things that are right above the waterfall itself. So let's head right directly across towards it, and I'll show you exactly what is there. Some people might not be aware of this, that this cave is here, but for those that don't know it, I'm just going to show it to them. I believe the entrance, there we go. There we go. Right below the waterfall, below that rock. You have a chest here which you can open up. And there we go. Got it. And just below it we have something else as well. Not only mussels, which you can farm if you want to, but there's something here against the wall. Oh, got a pearl. Nice. Okay, so basically you get your roller beetle and smash right through the wall. There you go. You have two chests in here, I believe. Yep, there they are. Number 1 and number 2. So this is just for anyone that doesn't know about them on this map. You can grab them and get a lot of extra little loot. Okay, so now for the reason that we're actually here, other than the ham-seeing trade caches, which spawn at random every once in a while, we also have, of course, the drakes. And the reason we're going to be farming these drakes is for multiple reasons, which I'm about to illustrate to you now. Okay, we're going to start taking them out, and then I'll tell you exactly why we're farming them. So as you can see, this build I have does a lot of conditional damage, and basically takes them down pretty quickly indeed. You can also gather them up with your axes, throw them across, aggro them, get them all to come to you, and then take them all out at the exact same time. So I'm going to put... oops. I didn't mean to do that, but anyways, it's okay. But if you do put your character inside the location of one of these, and you activate your axes, the one that was number 5, you will basically fire off a ton of poison at your nearby foes, and they will go down extremely fast. Now, as to why we're here, the enemies themselves will drop volatile magic and karma retribution. You can consume this, which will give you karma, and very, very fast karma indeed. The volatile magic is just another side effect, and it will give you a lot of the volatile magic which you need in order to essentially get it what you want to use on merchants in order to buy the trade caches. Somebody was mentioning in one of my previous videos about the tools or the glyphs in regards to farming volatile magic, and this is another way to go about it, and I find this way to be much quicker as well. Of course, if you have 70 characters and you log into a location and you're just farming normal spots and getting volatile magic that way every day, that'll have extremely fast as well. But if you want to make it really, really quickly all at once, then this is the way to go. As you can see, these guys will knock you down if you get within melee distance of them, so be careful of that. Now, as to why we have the maze bombs. Essentially, on this side of the map, you're going to have spark flies that are going to be spawning in, and you can turn them into candy corn elementals and essentially get some trick-or-treat bags on the side. So the trick-or-treat maze bombs, they don't cost hardly anything at the moment, guys, and the payoff is more than worthwhile. If you just take the time out to take these out while you're farming this location, you're going to make a lot of extra loot on the side. And of course, if you get lucky by opening up these up, then you are going to get some pretty valuable loot indeed. As you guys can see, with this build I have 2 spawned-in creatures, one with the ranger and one from the superior runes of the ogre. And if I've messed up on my combat recently, it's because I'm talking and playing at the exact same time. So I'm trying to focus on both things at the same time here. Usually I don't miss that badly when I'm activating the abilities, but on this occasion I have. So let's see if we can do better this time around. I'm going to gather these ones all up. Let's get them all in one location. Let's get the axes on. And let's see if we can do what we were trying to do the first time. So I'm going to activate that one, I'm going to activate this one, and then I'm going to activate that one. And of course, my creature's ability, which gives you even more poison. So as you guys can see, you have 3 area effects. So very, very good indeed. Plus the amount of conditions you can put onto them with the dagger strikes on the ranger will definitely take them down in next to no time. You've also got scaled drakes in the middle of the water there, which you can basically aggro out of there and get them to come to you. But otherwise you just go around in circles and take them out. One rotation after another. And as you guys can see, they go down extremely fast. You can use pretty much any class you want here. It doesn't really matter. The location's so small and they're so tightly clumped together, it doesn't really matter at all. So as you can see, you can get volatile magic, you can get karma, and you can get lots of loot, as well as the high quality meat, which of course drops as well. See, cut of quality red meat. So you can essentially pick up 3 or 4 different things in this location, but you need to get the karmic retribution from the nearby merchant, which is of course located at the nearby waypoint. Right here. I've already purchased it myself, and you can also purchase the other buff as well, which gives you extra experience if you're looking for spirit shards. Alrighty, now on to our final location. Okay guys, here we are on the final location. This is more of a farming location for anyone that is looking for the resources such as Flax. And this is of course on the same exact map which I just showed you, which is Jahai Bluffs. And essentially we are in this location right here, which is the top middle of the map. In order to get here, you basically just have to go from this waypoint down here, which is of course the attendee village waypoint, work your way all the way up to this location right here, go through the portal, go through another portal, another one, and then come through until you reach here. And right here you have a whole bunch of flax. Yeah, a whole bunch of flax, which is another location that you can come to if you want to farm more of this resource, as well as destroying the local check infestation. Essentially they're going to give you volatile magic and you're going to get flax in return for your efforts, so it is worthwhile doing it if you don't mind a little bit of combat with a little bit of extra resources in return for your efforts. It is one of the, well, I believe it is the only flax location where you can get volatile magic from the enemies that spawn in the entire game. So let's go ahead and I'll just quickly show you roughly where they are. Let's of course put our tool on, and you are going to get attacked. So make sure you have something that is preferably melee in this location, because if you have something that's going to be missiles, you're going to have your stuff being reflected at you constantly, which is not going to help things. Of course, you have these guys as well with defiance bars, which can be annoying, but you can take them down if need be with your CC abilities, whatever they are. There you go. As you can see guys, you get karmic retribution and volatile magic in return for your efforts. Not bad indeed. And if you brought a warrior here, you'd probably be best off with that, because they're very good at taking stuff out in melee. And as you guys can see, there's tons of flax spread throughout this entire location. You can just collect it all and take these guys out if you want to, or you can just move on. It's entirely up to you guys. You can do whatever you like. Not a problem indeed. But the reason we're here is to get a little bit of everything, so I would suggest anyone that does bring characters to this map that they get something that has a very killing power indeed. I'd say warrior would probably be the best one to go for. Definitely. And as you can see, there's tons of it around, so it is worth coming by. There's also a couple jungle plants spread throughout the map here and there. They will be around. Okay guys, let's wrap this video up and do one last comparison. Okay guys, here we are in the total makeover section for Teo, and she's not looking right at the moment. One second, let me just fix that for you. Yeah, obviously I have something on which I shouldn't, which is of course the Bloodstained Lunatic Noble mask. So let's just quickly take that off. And we shall do a refresh of the armor. There you go, now she looks good. Alrighty, let's zoom in on her. Looks pretty good indeed. Okay, so for the height it is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, a height of 5. And for the next one is going to be the physique, which is going to be top left and one to the right. As for the skin color, it is going to be brown. The skin markings, I don't believe I selected anything of that. It's just the top left-hand corner, so don't worry about that one. The head option is going to be to the right. And I believe it's one of the original ones, yes. This one right here, which is of course to the left one time and down the bottom there. As for the faces and skin, it's going to be one to the left and at the top right hand corner. So basically right above that one. There it is. As for the ears, it'll be the middle right. It'll be all the way to the left, to the right, and all the way to the right. The face details, the eye color is going to be Robin. As for the brow placement, to the left, to the right, to the middle, left, right, 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 left, and right. Now for the nose, it'll be left, middle, left, left, and right. As for the mouth, middle, left, right, middle. As for the chin and jaw, to the right, left, and middle. And for the head size, almost all the way to the right, a little bit short of it. And now we're going to be doing the final comparison, and then we're going to wrap this up. Okay guys, here we are, right at the very end. There's the original, down there. And there's mine in the far background. So let's see how I look when I stand right next to her. In just a moment. And here we have a grand opening. There you go. That's pretty cool, I always love watching that. There's my pet. Alrighty guys, let's head over to Teo, which is going to be right over here. Let's put our pet away, pet. And let's stand right next to her. And there we go. There you guys go. There she is. Looks pretty damn good indeed. Pretty much identical. So I was very happy with the final product. Indeed. There you have it. Alrighty guys, I'm going to head back out of this instance and then we're going to wrap this up. And away we go. Alright guys, we're at the end of the video here. I hope you enjoyed the Teo Total Makeover as well as the 4 Gold Farming Hotspots, the latest ones I found just recently. And as I said, the first location is probably going to make you about maybe say 10 gold per hour. The second location is going to make you approximately 20 gold per hour. The third location is going to make you around about, I'd say maybe about 10 gold per hour. And the final location, which of course is the Flax farming, which of course is going to make you maybe just a little bit more than you normally would get from a normal Flax location. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please keep in mind I am a writer on Amazon. I've started a new series of books called Unlimited, Code 01, so please check that out on the description below. Otherwise, please feel free to leave me a comment, a like, and a subscription, essentially a subscribe. Okay, until next time, stay safe guys, hope you take care, and I'll see you later until the next one. Take care, and I'll see you later.